Hi everybody, welcome back to Plum Figgy. This is Tammy, and we are ready for part 2 of my fall junk journal release for 2021. So I kind of previewed these the other day, so if you caught that video you probably have kind of already seen them, but this is the official flip through now of them. So I'm gonna stack these two because these two have been wanting to kind of be a little sticky with each other, so we'll just stack those differently. So, and I have a kitty that feels like he is being neglected, so I'm sorry if you hear meowing in the background. He may decide to jump up here on his own will. But anyway, okay, so because I've been up here an awful lot in the last week, I'm sure you can imagine, having worked on all these journals. Okay, so first journal that we'll look at is this one. The cover is a suede cover, and it's got this wraparound closure, as you can see. So kind of show you the cover a little bit closer here. It's kind of it's a brown suede, and then the inside fabric is this grayish brown kind of upholstery fabric. And so it's got two signatures, and they're both sewn into this cover. And then here you can see how I did the wraparound. So this is just a separate piece of the suede, and it's been glued, but then I did big cross stitches to attach it to the back side, and so you can see the other side of that stitching. And then so when you open it up, you've seen the back pocket. You've got two big pockets on the front and back. These are both handkerchiefs that I have reinforced the top with some sari silk. And these are aged, so they're not pristinely white. There may be some staining or discoloration, and that is because they are old. They are authentic. Yeah, I really love this cover. There is paper in between here. It's from some packaging, so it's got some stiffness to it, but it's still bendy, and it's just very, very soft. Very, very soft cover. So, alright, let me pull you down just a little bit. I think there, now we can see a little better. Hopefully you can see better now. Okay, so these books, these journals, all have basically the same kind of recipe, I guess, formula for the insides of them, but each cover is very different from each other. So I've taken my Porch Prints fall kits, which I'll have linked down below. I'm going to have digital kits from both part 1 and part 2 journals in each description, so you probably will see digital kits for journals not mentioned in here. You have to go watch part 1 if you haven't watched it. So this is some of the, I don't remember which one this one came from, you guys. I'll be completely honest. But that's the first one in this one, and it's been glued down, so it is part of the page now. I thought it would be kind of fun if it was your title or whatever, or it could just be decoration there. So it's got a really faint, like, little floral design on that. I did use, I'm not going to link these. These are from a different digital kit altogether. It's their extra blank pages that I printed on a few of the papers. If you really, really want me to tell you where they were from, send me a note and I'll see if I can figure that out. I've got so many digital kits. But as you can see, I need to go faster. There's some book page. I've used pieces from the August Your Creative Studio box, so that's what these papers are. But this stuff is my Porch Prints, and then this is from Lele Love digital ephemera kit for the fall, and each of them have been printed with I think this one is lacy papers from Lorna Taylor backing that. And so that one has, this is like packing paper, I think. Some kind of packing paper I got from something. This one's a little shiny, but you could still write on that, I suppose. But this one's matte, so that's definitely... Oh, and then these also have... I almost forgot. I had a little bundle of 6x6 autumn papers that I've just had for a long time. So I thought that they worked really well. And so one of those papers had little cards like this. So there are a few little cards like this, and then I just backed those with some tea-dyed lined paper in a collage sort of way. And so that's what that is. So here is someone's, I think, theory homework where they were making a song. So that's that. It's in pencil. But yeah, here's another example. So this is from that 6x6 paper. And then I just did some collaging and then it's backed with some tea-dyed paper here. So these are also throughout the journals as well. So this is from that Your Creative Studio box. So you'll see that little guy making an appearance here and there. Same with these. It's a little squirrel looking for his nut acorns. So okay. Oh, yeah, I figured. So the Lele Love, her ephemera had these handkerchief ephemera. So I've turned some of them into like, well, journaling cards, but then added some more decoration to them. So this one is just tucked around the page like this. And then on the back side, I had this girl from the Lele Love collection. On that side. So I mean, I can't go over like everything that I did, but just, yeah, I did a lot of little collages and just little embellishments throughout all of these journals as much as I could to make it more interesting. Some old dictionary. This is a tea-dyed index card, and then these, you'll find some of these throughout too. These are like metallic kind of 3D puffy stickers from the Dollar Tree, believe it or not. They could either be super gaudy or really cool, and I think they're really cool in this journal. So here we've got some handmade rice paper. It's another My Porch Prints, backed with another one that I can't remember where it came from. And then some more ephemera here. And this one has a little tuck spot with some cute little pieces of ephemera there. So, let's see. Oh, okay. So I did use sari silk glued down. It's not been sewn, as tabs throughout. Here is some more of that from Lele Love from the handkerchief. This is actually another thing from the Dollar Tree is rub-ons, leaf rub-ons from this year. So I used those a few places, and then here's another journaling card that I made, backed with some tracing paper that's been tea-dyed. Here's another one of those kind of metallic stickers. I just really love how they turned out in here. I wasn't too sure, but I was like, well, let's just go with it and see how it goes, and I think it turned out really well. So some of these book pages were a little thin, so I glued, well, they're reinforced with sari silk, and then I've glued these papers on the front and back. This one, I used paper on the back side to reinforce the back side of the spine, so this one does fold a little bit stiffly, so I will caution you about this one. Just be a little careful when you turn this page. But you got another little squirrel tuck spot here, and then this is another piece from the Your Creative Studio box. Here is some rustic handmade paper. It's got texture to it that I got from Amazon. I think I'll link that down below as well. Some little stamps for some extra fun. Here is on this book page. Again, reinforced with sari silk, some journaling card, and a little mini journaling card. And then made a tuck spot on the back side with another one of those handkerchiefs. And you've got some more ephemera tucked in there. Kind of fitting maybe for Thanksgiving. I don't know. Might be too late. Later in time. Some more of those pretty flowers, pink and yellow here. And the other side of that book page with some writing space there. And then this one is another one of those handkerchiefs that I've just turned into a journaling card. And then the back page of this one, you've got one more journaling card. It's got some fabric. This is all glued down. But you could still maybe get another photo up there, but got a lot of writing space on the back side. So that is this journal, and let me show you how I close this. So you've got one short piece here, and then this other piece is long. So I just keep this one out of the way, and then wrap this one around twice, and then just tie it in a bow. Simple, simple. Once you figure it out, it's easy, easy. Okay, so journal number 2 is this one. So very similar to some of the others we've seen so far. You've got this color of sari silk for your closure. These are sewn in, but you've got plenty of room for this to grow. You've got, again, 2 signatures in here, and I did a collage of lacy goodness and handkerchief here, and then the back fabric is an upholstery fabric, and then this just wraps around from the front to the back, and then some more lace down here, and so that's just peeking out. This is not a pocket, it's sewn onto the cover here. On the inside, you've got a nice long big pocket here of lace, going in a different direction than normal, but I thought it would be easier if it was facing that direction, so that's how I decided to do it. And plus, I needed to cover some of the stitching from the cover from this, so that's also why. And then on the back side, you've got another big lace pocket in the back here, so just tuck these back behind. Again, we've got another piece of ephemera to start the journal off with on the front page, and you're going to see a lot of the same ephemera and things that have been used in all these journals, really. So I was just I printed a bunch of stuff off, and then some of this other stuff was stickers and whatnot. So here's more of those rub-ons, and I just basically turned this paper into kind of like designer paper. Really like that. And then this one, I made a little pocket with some ephemera tucked in there, and then just decorated with 2 little stickers. So here is the ephemera, and this one, some corn. Corn sounds good right now, actually. Nice page for writing here. This is cardstock. This one is in the fall autumn ephemera kit by Lele Love journals, and it says birthday greetings, so there are a couple of those in here as well. Little squirrel guy, and so those are both blank on the back side for writing. It's the journaling card that I did. Little collage there, and then more writing room on the back. Here is another pocket stuffed full of ephemera, again from the Lele Love ephemera, and this one too, little birds, and here is this. It says thankful with that on the back side. And you got your little squirrel. This came from an old book page for kids to learn how to read and write, I suppose. Another little tuck spot here with this journaling card, some Sorry Silk, and then, I don't know if you can see that. There you go. Oops. Somebody's, Judy's doing her theory practice for piano. And then again from the Lele Love Ephemera, and then we've got some Sorry Silk here. It's kind of like peachy orange and pale yellow on top of this avocado dye lacy paper. And then tucked into that is some lined paper for writing with. Here's your squirrel. Got some polka dot protecting this book page here. This one's a thicker book page, so I didn't cover both sides. This handkerchief is a tuck spot with, I don't have anything tucked in there. Let me see if I can find. Here we go. Let's tuck this in there. So now you have another index card for some journaling. And we've got the little bear and the squirrel with a little gold floral sticker there. This is glued down. It's really more for protecting this thin book page. You could, if you didn't want to have this, you could easily cover this with something. Some handmade, or is this maybe straw paper? I'm not sure. But it came in a journal that said it was handmade paper, so that I bought, you know, on Amazon. So this is from that 6x6 paper pad. Some more journaling cards. Nice dictionary page there. Here are a few of those floral stickers that are kind of like metallic looking. And then over here you've got a tab made from Sorry Silk. And then this says Autumn Blessings. There's another little doily turned into a tuck spot with some more of that ephemera. And then this one I turned into a flip up journaling page with a squirrel hidden behind there. Oops, turned too many pages. You've got your corn again turned into a tuck spot, and then let's see, this came from the Lele Love collection, I think. At this point there's so many different things I don't remember all of them anymore. Again, some more ephemera here, and then you've got this one tucked in there. Some more enamel-like stickers that are pumpkins down here on the bottom. And this is another book page that I just ripped. See how delicate these are? So I protected it with some tea-dyed paper on this side, and then this side has that squirrel guy again, and some more Sorry Silk to protect the spine. Another journaling card here. You can easily write on both the front and the back. And then the back side, you've got another journaling card. These two guys doing who knows what. And this girl again here. And I'm not going to take it off, but another handkerchief journaling card. And then that's the last page. So that is that journal. I'm just going to wrap that around. Moving on to the next one, we've got the first of our hardcover journals. So this is a dark green book cover that I used. What did I use? Matte Gel Medium. And this is a napkin, but behind the napkin is some of that thin tea-dyed tissue, tracing paper. And so front and back, you've got the leaf napkin with the same deal. And then for the spine is this really pretty crocheted lace. Words are starting to fail me now. Okay, so on the inside front cover, this is glued down, but more from the my Porch Prints ephemera, and as you can hear, some cardstock that I printed it on, white cardstock, and the same deal here. So we've got some book pages, got a little polka dot with your squirrels here, rice paper, writing page. Here is a little journaling card that I did. Really cute. He's collecting his nuts, his acorns. Some more of that children's book page. Here's another one of those gold flowers. This one has 2 signatures. I didn't mention that. And then I didn't really show it, but they are not glued into the spine. They are a hidden stitch spine. So some more of that sari silk as a tab here. This is a really dark green, and then there's like a little hit of kind of fuchsia down here at the bottom, which I thought was perfect for fall. And I thought it really worked well with the cover for this one. So middle of signature 1 here. And so we've got some little tuck spot there with ephemera, and then some more of that kind of blank ephemera, the ledgery kind of ephemera. And then here's another little journaling card that I made, and then some more ephemera here, some more journaling. And then over here, you've got this little owl, but behind him is this piece that I just thought was interesting. So, I had it there, like that. Okay, and so keep going, Tam. There's so much. So this has been glued down, and then I made that into a tuck spot, and really pretty journaling card there. Some more of that rice paper, some more book page. And then this one I made into a flip open this direction, and then behind that is this really pretty rose, and then this is roses here too. Another little journaling card. So that's that page. Now we're on signature 2. Really pretty little girl here with some writing paper. One of the little stickers from the Your Creative Studio box. Another book page from an old children's learning book. This one I tipped in with some washi tape. This is from that Lele Love ephemera. Here are some more journaling cards. Don't even know what I'm saying anymore. On this paper clip, love this. From Lorna Taylor. Here's another journaling card. Some more great writing space in there. Another little sticker down here on top of the sari silk tab. And another journaling card here with the leaves, backed with this paper. And then this one, so I don't really know what this is, but this is from that Lele Love journaling ephemera. And then we're almost done. So here's that other biscuit journaling card that I just turned into a big tuck spot, and then I messed up and printed something on. I accidentally printed this over here. I really shouldn't have told you that, but so I had to cover that up. So that's what this is. So there's a little label there and some more little pumpkin stickers, some more journaling cards here for some more writing space. And then this one has the roses on it and some writing space on the back. And that's the end. And again, this is glued down, but that's the last page of that one. So there's that one. Now let me go through the other one that's very similar. So another hardback book. Again, did napkins in different colors. Again, from the Dollar Tree. and then this also from the Dollar Tree this year. If you can find these, go get them because they're really pretty. And then this one has this calico print for the spine, and then I did this lace on the front and back to kind of cover up some of the raw edges a little bit. But yeah, very fall looking, very fall. So very similar to the one we just looked at. So I'll probably run through this a little faster actually. I don't think I'm gonna pull everything out, but very, very similar to the one that we just did. So same ephemera here, and that's the first, middle of the first signature. Here you've got, what is this? I think just some extra paper that I had, but there's that birthday greetings again. If you don't like that part, you could easily cover that up with a little label or something if you wanted to, or whatever, really. Same with this. This is just protecting the book page. Here, oh, I made a journaling card out of that 6x6 paper. This is natural distressing right here. Aging. This is an old book page. A little collage up here with some labels that are stuck down. Could learn your own theory if you read through that, maybe. This one I don't think is a repeat. I think this is the only place I had this journaling card. It says, whoops, best wishes for a happy Thanksgiving. And then that's the back side. And that's just paper clipped over the page there. Some more from that My Porch Prints. Here, oh, I love that. I turned this into a belly band. This is a doily with some more, you know, writing paper in there. This is old book page, so it's a little bit delicate. Another little tuck spot there, and that 24 cents. And this girl, if you ask me, she's a little creepy. Another journaling card. Another journaling card tucked up into that. Sorry, hopefully I didn't ruin her for you. I love this one though. It's really pretty. Must be from a greeting card or something. But there's that piece of ephemera tucked in there. There's another journaling card here. And then a little owl and some berries. And then you've got a little yellow flower down there. That's the middle of the second signature. Lots of writing space in these guys. Yes, there's a lot of decoration, but there's also just a lot of writing space. This one, I had a little triangle of this rice paper, so I turned it into a little tuck spot and put this little journaling card in there, and then you can write on the back side if you'd like. Another little tiny journaling card, and another space for journaling here with a little squirrel. Here's this one. And I think this is the last page. So that's that journal there, guys. And I think there's one more. Oh, and I need to go get the other one. So this is the last one for sale. This is a one signature journal with this really cool orange ticking. Very fall. Some more of that calico print here on these tabs. And then I did a cross stitch in this rusty brown orange color on the front and the back, and then obviously the back or the front has this doily. It's been glued and sewn down to the thing, and so this one has this sari silk holding the signature together and holding it onto the cover here, so it's wrapped around the cover tabs. So this one is a little bit loosey-goosey. This is from Ruby and the idea of this cover and binding style is by Ruby and Pearl XO. Is where I learned this. So she has a really good tutorial on that front and back have, this one's kind of tight, have big pockets that are from an old handkerchief. So this one's actually more decorated, but you can get a nice sized journaling card in there. One signature, like I said, using a lot of that same ephemera that we've just seen in different ways. So in book pages and all that same stuff. So I don't think I'll go into detail on this one either, but I'll show you the journaling cards that I did. So this one's got some sari silk there and some writing on the back. Little tuck spot here. Some more of that handmade paper, that rustic handmade paper. Some little tabs down here, polka dot in green. Got a pocket here with some of this ephemera. Our lovely little squirrel friend is back. This one has one of those stickers from the Dollar Tree. It's kind of 3D. It's got some dimension to it. So more pages than I normally put into one signature. So it's a nice sized journal. It's just the one signature. So here you can see it's the middle of the signature with the sari silk. There's another little 3D sticker. It says "So very thankful," and then you've got some more of those sari silk tabs. This is another handkerchief piece of ephemera that I've just wrapped around the page again. And then that girl with some more writing paper. Here's the other half of the pocket page. So you've got a little sari silk with a sticker there, and then some ephemera tucked into that. Some journaling cards. And all kinds of ephemera on this page. So just some journaling cards for extra writing space there. And I believe that is the last page. So no closure or anything. I mean, this one doesn't need one. You may need one if you add a bunch to it. So I'm going to go get the very last thing. It's not for sale, but I thought I'd show it to you since I showed it to you in the previous video. So I'll be right back. Okay, so for those of you who have been wondering, oh, but what about these papers that I showed you? Well, they fit perfectly inside this book cover that I've had. It's in Danish. It's very old, leather and marbled paper. I've decided to keep this one for myself. This was a book given to me by my aunt. She gave me a bunch of these that she just didn't want anymore, and she told me to use them for junk journals, so that's what I'm doing. So I thought I'll just go ahead and give you a walkthrough of this. So I didn't embellish or do any decoration on this whatsoever. I just compiled the papers and put them into this journal. Really, I didn't even decorate this at all. This is some Tim Holtz fabric that I had, but yeah, I thought I'd quickly run through this with you too. So it's pretty much just going to be for writing. I don't know how much decoration I'll do in here, but I thought I better keep this one for myself. So that's what I'm going to do. I don't often do that, but this one, it was a little bit more special for me for whatever reason. I couldn't let it go. But I could obviously reprint these and do a similar one. I think it was when I put them into the book cover, I was just like, how can I sell this? I have to keep this for myself. It's just so so pretty. So yeah, lots and lots of writing space in here for sure. I think this one ended up having 8 signatures, so that was 2 signatures. Just, I love this book. I love this paper right here. It's just so pretty. Some more of the lace paper. So yeah, I think, yeah, I'll just probably journal in here. Might do a few journal with me's in it. I don't know. We'll see. I've got some others already that I kind of want to finish up. Oh, I did add a few paper doilies, and two paper doilies in this journal. So yeah. Right up my alley here, right guys? I mean, I love fall. This is just, yeah, feels like home. So this page says October. There was one that said September. So there's some Da Vinci in here, which was part of the digital kit that I used for this particular one. These papers came from Sunday Fable. And I think, I don't know if it's still going, but this morning when I checked their Etsy shop, they were having a really good sale again. So if you were curious, I would go check them out. 70% off some of their digital kits. So that's when I stocked up on mine from them. And I think this one is part of that, I believe. So yep. Kind of a lot of my favorite things all in one place. Muted colors. This is a book from Hamlet, which I don't know that I've ever seen or read fully. I really should sometime, since I've been using book pages from it. Love that. So here's the last signature. It's the other paper doily. So, yep, you kind of get the idea. Really pretty. And then the last page says November. So, this one's going to stay with me. So, anyway, hope you enjoyed this flip through. Like I said in my last video, if you saw a journal that you absolutely fell in love with from either part 1 or part 2, I will have them linked down in the description box below. Well, actually, just go to my Etsy shop. Actually, I think I'll just do that. I'm just going to link to my Etsy shop in part 1 and part 2 because it's just going to be easier. If they're available and grab them. If not, I'm sorry. So, alright guys, I hope you enjoyed this, and I'll see you all again very soon. Bye!